Okay, hello all you crazy people out there. My name is Dragonite. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. And today we're going to be going catching some Pokemon. So Obsidian Fields, I believe, is out this way. There is some to do around the gate. What's with the backpack? Oh, what a curious setup you got there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. Go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Uisi. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you have a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is a key to any good merchant's success, so what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Alright. If we're gonna battle, I'm completely okay with that. We're just gonna kick his butt. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know that you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Alright, the inaugural battle. Ginkgo Guild member Volo challenged you. Alright. So you have a Togepi. And I have a Cyndaquil. And just for some reason this reminds me of the Team Plasma battle music. I'm not sure why. Anyway, this is a turn-based system. I was waiting to see if the game would like proceed on its own and if the Togepi would continue to beat me up while I just sat here listening to the music, but that does not seem to be the case. A is fight, B is run, up on the D-pad is items, that's interesting, and... Oh, okay, so Y shows the action order. Alright, and X doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, that's items. I will not be using a Pokeball. I'm gonna guess that later on, when I'm actually fighting wild Pokemon, X allows me to catch him. Actually, wait, that was the right trigger, wasn't it? Not a face button. Anyway, Togepi is not having a good day here. Cyndaquil is going to use one more quick attack, and that is going to be it for Togepi. And battle has been decided. We've kicked his butt, and he better not go out into the tall grass for a while. Moves, items, use them well, and the world will be open to you. All right. You're going to get some experience. You're going to get a level. You are going to learn Ember. I believe is your level 6 move. It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do a battle, don't you think? As they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. So Pokemon moves. Pokemon sometimes learn new moves. If you want to change the moves your Pokemon can use in battle, open your satchel and choose the Pokemon you want and select the change moves option. So are Heart Scales just obsolete now? At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. So you are going to heal. That's fine. My Skyfallen friend, I present some potions and thanks. Good to have around. You can use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. Okay. So... What an interesting guy. If you can battle that well, I've got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand, even if it's more to do with catching than battling. Now, to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilife, you have to pick a destination from your map and let rest the guardsmen know where you're off to. This way, someone can come and collect your things if you go wrong. Hey, I hope you make it through this. Alright, so this is not completely uncut open world. Yes. In fact, it looks like this is not open world at all. This looks more like, just like pieces of the map are unlocked as you progress. Anyway, we've got to go over this way. Let's see. Also, it looked like we were more on the map. It looked like we were more in the location of Canalave than Jubilife. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. I'm curious to see if the professor's stories about you are really true. Something wrong? Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Dragonite's talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors, you'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here, not my ideal state of affairs. Let's get started. You'll be more than equal to this. And we are definitely starting to get into the territory of Pokemon games featuring an awful lot of cutscene at the beginning. Alright. Show, don't tell, and whatever. But, where are you even going? Come on. Why am I not allowed to just... Fine. You lack being fun, Proto-Ethan. Or Proto-Lucas. This is Aspiration Hill. Look, a Bidoof for finding the Pokemon you need already. He may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. Hold ZL to focus. Alright, so that is the left bumper, I believe. Okay, so that's basically targeting. Bidoof is a melee Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. Let's see. So, the Bidoof... Do I have to talk to Proto Lucas again, or can I... Bonk. Alright, there we go. 1 Bidoof caught. Now on we march. Alright. Sir, I think I get the idea. I don't think you have to explain how to catch Pokemon to me anymore. Because I think I've done this a few times. Unless you're gonna talk about, like, throwing bait or whatever. Now, Starly here, it's the type to run at the drop of a hat. Yeah, birds often do that. Not to worry. Alright, making use of tall grass. And, of course, he just goes charging right in. Oh, he went to hide behind a rock. Okay. Medicinal leak. No, that is... Oh, it's B that crouches. The one that I kept doing by accident, but no. Let me, break your line of sight. You're gonna go flying off. That's a shame. Starly got away from you, eh? They're quite skittish. It's hard to catch them once it spotted you. Look, another Starly. Alright. So I don't know if I just screwed that up or if that was a scripted event. Because the game wanted to show me what happens when you don't do it properly. Aim and fire. Bonk. Thank you very much. Alright, so you're easily impressed, I must say. The last one, the Shinx. And I see berries in this tree. Another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball. To quote Captain Silene's wise teaching, have an item ready to, but also want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Alright. Have a Pokemon at the ready, but also want to throw out an item. Interesting. Once you've got a Pokemon ready, try aiming for a certain rock, so trees like this one. Okay, so I can collect berries from trees by hucking Pokeballs at them. If I just, like, check my Cyndaquil at a tree, one way to do it. Thank you. I got experience for that. I do like, and this is definitely something, a game mechanic that is not for everyone, but I do like getting experience for doing things that are not like combat related. Xenoblade Chronicles, the Fallout games come to mind. You can get experience for discovering locations and that sort of thing. There are like experience as a quest reward is the obvious answer, but I do like. Wow, you are really really picky when it comes to where I can walk. I do like things like tasks, such as that. At least in moderation. If you were to reward experience for everything, it would become meaningless. But Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? I did. It has the Intimidate for the ability. It has the ability Intimidate, rather. So, let's see. Take cues by focusing. When pressing the left trigger to focus, you can easily see how... You can see how easy it may be to catch. The more arrows, the easier it'll be. Good to know. Yeah, I figured that was gonna become part of the game eventually. Alright. It's easy to start a battle, just chuck a Pokeball at whatever you want to fight. Just like in real life. Alright, Shinx is down there. You have seen me. I'm gonna go and toss a Pokeball at you and... Oh wait, that was a... Let's try that again. Did not have Cyndaquil equipped. Cyndaquil just bounced right off your forehead. Alright, well... Ember. If I had more time, I would have tried to use someone besides Cyndaquil to, I don't know, see what Starly or Shinx does, or Bidoof does in battle. But this thing was charging right at me, I just threw whatever I had out front. Alright, you can't knock out the Shinx if you want to catch it, that's right. Yeah, okay, I forgot I was supposed to do that. Oops, haha. Awkward. Anyway, can I was gonna say, can I hit the left and right bumpers? Can I hit the left and right bumpers to switch my Pokemon? A little late for that now. And now if I want to actually catch you, and you're gonna quick attack me, items. Is there no auto Pokeball button? That is an old-fashioned potion. A leak. Alright, let's just chuck a Pokeball. And at level 2, and at a very low amount of health... Level doesn't really have anything to do with catch rate in Pokemon, does it? It's only the proportion of HP plus status. Oh, you look shocked. 3 species of Pokemon caught. You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Leventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all our escaped Pokemon one after another. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action myself. Here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Alright, well, I'm sure Silene is going to make up some excuse as to why I actually failed, because she just seems like that kind of person. Professor! Congratulations, you've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. Okay, wow. That technology is a few centuries, words. Whatever. I've got to admit, it's true. You've got a real talent for this. Anachronistic, there, as soon as I start talking about something else. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? So we can go and report back to the captain, and the captain... I'm just gonna assume that she is not gonna be impressed. Because I don't think she's impressed by anything. Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught live in the village pastures. The more Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our reports at the headquarters. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. For some reason, I just feel like I can. Anyway. The headquarters are over here. And the captain is probably going to be in a bad mood about something or another. Because why wouldn't she be? Alright. You there! Seems that we won't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to the satchel. I must admit you impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Alright, I have a uniform now, plus sandals that I'm sure are adequately outrageous. Get changed in the room you used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Alright. Is there anything else I can do in here? Seems that there is. Professor! Got a lot of work ahead of us. That looks like a fire hearth and berries. And this is, once again, futuristic technology. It's hard to guess what this is supposed to do, but it certainly does look impressive. For some reason, this couch and this blanket look like they're supposed to remind me of a Pokemon, but I cannot quite place which one it is. Is this a map? I think that's a map. Nothing here seems relevant to you. Cutting it a little bluntly there, game. We have... Oh, very nice. Rowlet is just sitting in the tree. Is Oshawott here somewhere, too? Oshawott is in the fish tank with some berries. I think those are berries. Are those berries? Can't quite put the camera in the right place. I'm figuring those are berries. This is most likely where Cynical would have been had I chosen one of the others. And those are the Leppa berries. Oran berries, and... Can I tell which ones these are supposed to be? I can't make out what those are. Alright. Let's see. Am I allowed to run around the entire building now? Or am I still being railroaded in a particular direction? Alright, this is the downstairs area. This is... What exactly is this? Dawa. If you're short on supplies, craft more yourself. If you want to craft new items, collect recipes. Okay, good to know. Supply core. This is the supply core. Okay. This is probably where the like the item crafting workbench thing is gonna come in handy. Alright, a stair. A trusty satchel is a must if you want to gather lots of materials for crafting. You should speak to Baggin. No comment. He'll teach you how to pack even more items into that satchel of yours. Alright, so we've got to learn to play inventory Tetris. These are Pokeballs, and a couple mortar and pestle. And is that food? That looks like food. Oh no, those are like the capsules, the halves of the capsule, and I'm guessing somewhere around here. Is it these things? These are like the metal bands that bind them together. Can I go into first person? Yeah, okay. Very nice. So, yeah, we're assembling Pokeballs here. I get it. And these are probably like the molds for the half of the balls. Or, I guess casts because it looks smaller. Okay. Very nice. You see what I mean by I could just spend a great deal of time... that's a vice grip. I could spend a great deal of time just examining the world. Here in this here Legends Arceus game. Basically, my current progress... and probably the next time I play Zelda Breath of the Wild, I'll just start it over from scratch because it's been so long. But my current progress in Zelda Breath of the Wild is basically I'm 40 hours into the game and I don't think I've even finished the first story quest off the plateau. So expect this game to go similarly. I'll try to rein it in a little bit. I'll try not to waste too much time. I'll try to at least make a little bit of story progress every video, but that is typically how I play video games. What do you guys have to say? Oh, you're bagging. Are you going to tell me how to inventory Tetris my bag? Alright, we've got to go up to the 3rd floor. We've also got to change, so... Yeah, I think before I go up the stairs, I'm going to have to... go and put on my uniform. What is this? This looks like an eye exam. Oh, is this the nurse's office? This looks like the nurse's office. Alright, crafting your own potions. You can always go to a base camp to rest. Let's see. That's probably like one of the... Ooh. You had a rough afternoon. That's probably where, like we started out when we went to do the tutorial mission, isn't it? Alright. Is there anything else? I think down the hall on the other side all the doors are closed, so I don't think there's anything else. And down the stairs just goes to the supply area. Alright, I am going to go change, and then I think I'm going to end this off here. This video is going to be a little on the shorter side, probably, but... Or at least relative to the previous ones. But I feel like this is a good stopping point. So let me go and change into my uniform. In my bare feet. And we are going to... Do I not? Okay, the uniform is in its own section of the bag. Alright, yes, let's go with this. Hopefully, this game has a little bit more by way of the dress-up game. And I'm still wearing my old sandals. Oh, I needed the sandals too. Hopefully, this game has a little more by way of the dress-up game than Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl did. So, yeah, I forgot you gave me the sandals also. Where are the shoes? The shoes are here. Alright, the very big, ridiculous, warm-looking boot things. Let's go with this one. So. Oh, look at that. We almost look professional. I'm going to end this off here. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the next part, we are going to be reporting to duty. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later. Okay, this game is just gonna automatically warp me back over here. Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us, but I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. The sock hat with the Pittsburgh Steelers logo on the top. It's tradition. I like it. Now present yourself to the commander. Alright, so now I will end this off here. My name is Dragonite. This has been Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm not even allowed to go back outside. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.